guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about eyeliners. It's a very common problem that we all face in our makeup routine. So in today's video I'm going to tell you about various do's and don'ts about the eyeliners, plus a variety of products that is available in market so that you can find out your perfect product. So if that interests you, definitely keep on watching. Let's go. So the first kind of product that is available in the market are these sketch or felt tip eyeliners. These eyeliners are very beginner friendly. If you are someone who is starting off with your makeup, first of all, welcome to the makeup world. Second of all, these eyeliners are a perfect match for you. These eyeliners are basically just like your sketch pens. They are very easy to use, very easy to handle, and you can easily create soft or crisp or curved or winged lines. Snatch those wings for a perfect winged eyeliner. These eyeliners are basically the type which I started with when I got into my makeup journey. The second type of eyeliners that are available are these classic liquid eyeliners. These eyeliners do need a little bit of practice, because even if your hand is a little bit shaky, you will mess up the game really fast. But these eyeliners are perfect for thin eyeliner. If you're one with more of hooded eyes, the one with double eyelids, these eyeliners are very nice to create those sharp thin lines. Also, there is a variety of product that is available in these kind of liners. There are eyeliners with classic thin nibs, there are liners with thick sketch kind of nibs. So all the products will be linked in the description down below. The third kind are the gel liners. These eyeliners are more towards professional side of the game, so I would not recommend if you are not good at eyeliners. But the thing that I love about these eyeliners are it's everything proof. Like, it's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's oil proof, it doesn't smudge at all. I don't know, but the time since I started using them, I'm in love with this product. This is a product that I usually use on my waterline as well, as my waterline is very oily and absolutely nothing stays at my lower waterline. I'll just say that with a little bit of practice you can master it up too, as even I needed a lot of practice while I started with this eyeliner. I messed it up really quickly. That was a disaster. So that's all. Yeah. So knowingly or unknowingly, we do a lot of mistakes, or some very little or common mistakes that lead to a not so good eyeliner. Moving on to the do's and don'ts, the first mistake that you would be doing is basically not using the right product. I basically have a very oily eyelid, and when I started with my eyeliner game, I used to complain that eyeliners don't stay on my skin, they smudge a lot. Like, I used to look like a panda when the eyeliner smudged. And we all know that feeling. Nobody wants to have those black eye, circles around all over your eyes because your eyeliner is smudged. That's a horrible dream. All in all, the point is that you have to check the properties really well while purchasing an eyeliner. The second don't that you are basically doing is not setting your eyelids. It's very important that you set your eyelids as, see, you know that moisturizing your face is a daily need, right? So when you're moisturizing your face, it's not that you are skipping your eyelids, right? You're using some of the moisturizer on your eyelids as well. And if your eyelids have even a little bit of moisture or that oiliness or that silky kind of texture, it will tend to smudge. It's unavoidable that it will not smudge. It's very important to set your eyelids. It's completely on your choice. You can use either a compact powder or a loose powder or a baby powder or a talcum powder. You can use anything you want. Just set your eyes before applying eyeliner. The third thing to keep in mind is using the product that is expired. We all know that cosmetics products do have an expire date, but do we really think of it when we use our eyeliners? Most of us don't know. Even I didn't used to know about it. Even I got to know about it when I started researching about various products, its types, its do's and don'ts, its qualities, its everything. Even I used to make the same mistake. So, if you know that an eyeliner has lasted you for a longer period, stop its reuse. The fourth thing that you could be doing wrong is using way lot of product. Now, when you buy liquid eyeliners, the brushes are kind of loaded with a lot of product. So, when you use them to create a wing, that really tends to give you a very thick line. So in order to avoid that, what you can do is you can take out the brush and wipe it at the back of your hand, and then, or if you don't want to waste the product, what you can do is you can take the brush and wipe it against the tip of the bottle. That way your product won't be wasted at all, and you can use a little amount of product, a sufficient amount of product on your eyelids to create a thin and great eyeliner. These mistakes are some of very important things to keep in mind that we unknowingly do it, and that is the biggest reason that we don't get a good eyeliner, that we don't get a desired kind of eyeliner. Now let's move on to the application part. So first of all, what you need to do is decide how thick an eyeliner you want it from the outermost corner, and you need to create a vertical line for the same, so that you have a guideline that you don't need to go beyond this thickness. Then a middle line, like the length, the width that you want in the middle of your lids, that you need to mark it at the center of your eye, and then a little tiny dot towards the inner corner. That way you will have an eyeliner that's gradually increasing in width, and that's basically the perfect type of eyeliner that we all want. Next, what you need to do is just connect the dots, and voila, you have your perfect eyeliner. For the wing, what you need to do is lengthen the lower lash line of your eye. Like, you have to create the extension of your lower lash line, and once you have decided how long you want your wing to be, you need to go just a little bit down and then connect that point with the center of your eyeliner or the baseline you just created. And then you need to fill in that little triangle that is created, and that's all. Your perfect winged eyeliner is done. Just one thing you need to keep in mind is that with eyeliner you can very quickly mess it up, and you need to sometimes wipe it off completely and start it all over again. So in order to avoid that thing, what you need to do is work on little strokes, like creating tiny little strokes and then working your way out, so that way you can avoid any mistake that could be done. So yeah, that's basically all for today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Eyeliner is a very vast concept, and it really needs time to cover each and every minor details about it. If you want more of such videos, you can let me know in the comment box down below. Also, you can let me know the topic you want me to cover next, and I'll be really happy to create. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click on that bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I update a new video. You can also follow me up on Instagram and Twitter. Hopefully, see you in my next one. Bye!